Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Cruiser Chris World Network, and we're going to go for another walk this afternoon. So please come along with us. I'm going to try and take you on a longer walk today, but we'll have to see how that goes. At the time of the walk, it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 27 degrees Celsius where I'm at. It's a beautiful late summer day. And so I just decided I wanted to go out for a walk and see what I could get into. We'll pick your side of the road so we don't interfere with them. Now, the trail we are going to go on today is the same trail I've taken you on previously. Hang on, I'm going to take a pause, and yeah, that's just because I'm driving. Okay, I'm trying to adjust the camera and make sure that you guys have the best angles that we can possibly get for you. As I was saying, the trail that we are going to go on today is the same one I've taken you on in previous walks, but we're going to go and see if we can get some different views of the trail or get longer on down the trail before we have to stop and come back for the day. The vehicle that I'm using for this afternoon's walk is my electric wheelchair. That is a 2017 model year Invacare Rovi. And I'm going to pull it aside here so we can let this car come past us. So this chair is a 2017 Invacare Rovi, and it's now 5 years since I got this chair, and so it will soon be due for replacement. But I'm gonna use this chair for as long as I can to continue to bring you nature walks, high quality filmed nature walks. If we get far enough down the trail this afternoon during the nature walk, we'll be able to see some of the refurbishments that the trail has undergone in the 2013 Parks referendum that was passed by the voters in my local area. If we get down to any of those points, I will give you commentary on that as we get to those areas. The nice thing about this trail is it backs right up against a neighborhood. So if you're a neighbor, or if you're a person that lives in this neighborhood or a neighborhood, it's always nice to live in an area where if you wanted to get away for a little bit and kind of have a relaxing journey, you can come out here to the trail and have a nice walk and kind of forget about everything for a short period of time. I'm gonna take a right-hand turn here. And gonna see if I can head towards the park. Here's the creek. Creek is down there. And I'm kind of filming on my own today, so we try to bring you the highest quality videos, but are not always able to do so because sometimes with the filming that we do, it takes more than one person to assist us with the filming. But I figured, because today was such a nice day, that it would be nice to go for a walk, and I'd take you guys along with me. Now, there are several benches here along the trail where if somebody really wanted to, they could take a break and rest. And a lot of these benches have been put in by Eagle Scout candidates. Of course, I didn't put any benches in parks when I did my Eagle Scout. I designed and built a raptor enclosure for a local nature center in the area back in 2007. And hopefully one day, my hope is to be able to take you up there and show you what I did. But I'm kind of busy right now. And with the pandemic going on as it is, it's really not feasible for me to do that at this time. But hopefully I'll be able to do that one day. And so we're gonna make a turn down here and see where this takes us. I'm just gonna come around, you guys. Thank you. Now, they should bump us right into the park, I would think. Oh yes, I can see it. I can see the path right now. And take you up and show you the pavilion there. And that's nice. I'll just pull over for these guys to come through. Hello. I don't know if you guys remember, but we actually came through here a couple of years ago when the park was under construction. So here's one of the newer pavilions in the park. And these all are very, very nicely constructed structures. If you want to have a nice family gathering, or maybe you're a Boy Scout troop and you want to have an outdoor Boy Scout meeting, you can do that right here at the park. And as you can see, because I'm about to demonstrate for you, all of these pavilions are zero barrier access. They come with picnic tables and a grill. Continuing along, there's very nicely trimmed walkways through here. Here's another pavilion. Not pavilion, here is benches. And sometimes you'll see stuff like this, where a local nonprofit organization will go ahead and donate benches to the park, and then they'll be installed at various locations throughout the park. So we have two over here, donated by the Lions Club. As you can see, this one over here is donated by the Lions Club as well. And then this is more of a community garden, I think. So we can slowly work our way in here. There's a placard right over here. And it says Coon Rapids Lion. Oh, it's a memorial garden, okay. So this must be a garden that was created to remember influential people in the community. That's pretty cool. So continuing forward, or further into the park, this was this drinking fountain, or I guess this is not a drinking fountain, but it's a symbol of a lion, and that is, I believe, to signify the significance of the Lions Club and all of the community support that they give the community here. So thank you for the support from the Lions Club to the community. It is greatly appreciated. We're gonna continue up here. I'll get you up onto the concrete here. So this sign says welcome to 5.5-year-olds, and up, and then we have slides. Trying to get a straight on view of the ramp. It's all accessible, which is nice because it wasn't always like this when I came here as a kid. So and all of the surface here is accessible for someone in a wheelchair, which I think is a really great thing, because then it allows a grandma, a grandpa, or a young disabled patron to also be included in the festivities. And yeah, I'm a little stuck. Okay, we're back with you. Cruiser Chris World Network back with you here, and we had to stop the last video because I had a little bit of a problem. Some good Samaritans helped me get unstuck, because I didn't quite see how my chair was doing, and I thought that the playground was going to be zero barrier all the way across, and that would include no hills or anything like that. Or not no hills, but no elevated areas. I thought it would be all one main level, and that didn't turn out to be the case. So I just about had a problem, and luckily we had a young teenager that was observant and was kind enough to help me do what I needed done to get me back to a safe location. So we're just gonna go here and walk on the trail here for a little bit. And see what kind of other stuff we can get into. It's always a little scary when I when you're having, when you have a situation like that, it's always a little scary. But luckily, there are people out there, at least you would hope, that would be there to help you when and if you need it. I do also have my community pendant for my medical help alert thing, my lifeline. If I would have been in a real situation, could have used that, but luckily I was around people and they were able to help me with what I needed, thankfully. And it's a little difficult sometimes around this time of day to go for walks, because when you're a person like me, you have troubles with different contrasts. So what that means is, depending on what level the sun is in the sky, that can pretty much tell you and the shadows that come with the sun, those can present challenges for a person like me, because one minute you might think you're at a safe and level location, and then the next minute you're at a not so safe location. So this time of day, the shadows can play tricks with you. Hello. I didn't try to be a daredevil in the last video there, but you know, I'm a little skittish right now because I don't really want to go off the trail at the wrong point. There's the waterfall, or the drainage culvert that we always talk about. Can't really see it here on the camera, but you can hear it. So, we're gonna continue on the walk. So I am working with some new video editing software. So I'm hopeful that the quality of videos like this will be able to be improved in the days, weeks, and months ahead here on the Cruiser Chris World Network. Gradually. No cars. So we just go. And here's part of that trail restoration that I was talking about in the earlier video. They have come through, and all of this used to be covered by trees, and it was very buggy. But because now they came through back in 2013 as part of that parks restoration, they were able to clean up some of the overgrowth, and because they did that, it looks an awful lot nicer than what it used to. So I commend the people at the Anoka County Parks Board, and I guess I could say I thank the voters as well. Because without them passing the referendum, don't know that this would be possible. So when we started the walk, it was about 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius. Of course, it feels a little cooler. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Feels a little cooler now because of the fact that we are on the trail and we are down by the water of the creek.
Hello?
Hello. So folks, I have about 15% of my battery remaining on my phone. So I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna go on this part of the trail and then get up to the sidewalks again and make the return trip back to the studio. I think I've had enough fun for one day. Though one of these days I will take you on a longer portion of the trail and take you up by one of the main roads here. I'll turn for a moment just so that you can see that the trail backs up against the neighborhood here. And I'm a little skittish right now. I apologize for that, folks. If you're seeing any of that jerking in the camera. So what did we learn as a big lesson for today's video? I would say the lesson would be pay attention to what's going on ahead of you so you do not end up sideways with a teenager holding you up to prevent you from tipping over. So we hope that you've enjoyed watching today's video, ladies and gentlemen, and we certainly have enjoyed bringing it to you. And sorry for me not talking so much, but I'm gonna try to do some voiceovers in the video. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a moment and pull over here and say this is the Cruiser Chris World Network. Still a little bit shooken up because of that situation that happened in the previous video, but it will be merged together with this video, so you will get to see what happened. But I'm gonna say that it's been a tremendous pleasure for me to bring you this video. And if you like what you see, like, subscribe, and share. And always pay attention to your surroundings. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.